You're watching Chicago's leader in high school sports coverage. This is CN100.
They were an 8A playoff team, so we're playing a big school that's talented.
They're a disciplined ball club. Watching their film, very few penalties. Their history of being a playoff team for over 10 years.
Their running attack is very good. Their quarterback and running back are exceptional. So we feel like if we can slow that down, then we have an opportunity to win the game.
What we have to make sure is we don't make our mistakes. Because make mistakes like against a team like that, nothing good's going to come out of it. So if we can control our mistakes, we have a chance to beat this team.
It will be a real challenge for us, but I think something that if we play well and eliminate our mistakes, we should be in the game with them.
The CN100 Game of the Week, a non-conference matchup between the Fox Valley and the Southland. A pair of 1-1 teams still trying to get their footing, and they'll do so on a muddy track here in Chicago Heights. Crystal Lake South and Bloom are CN100 Game of the Week. And hello, everyone. Welcome into our broadcast alongside Northwestern great Don Johnson. I'm Matt Rodewald, and these are two teams that don't see each other very often, the first time they've ever played against each other, so it's always fun to play someone you've never seen before.
The North meets the South, and it was a long trip for Crystal Lake South to get here, so they're ready to play some ball.
Let's talk about these two teams because they are still trying to get a footing. We start with Crystal Lake South, who had their offense back on track last week.
Well, they did, and they got a big win, and it really came behind a good field goal kick in the last seconds of the game, so they brought home their first win. Tyler Baker kicked that field goal with just under 5 seconds to go in the game.
Trying to figure out who their playmakers are. As for Bloom Township, this is their season opener, so you want to win at home to start things off.
Well, yeah, and this is the perfect setting at home early here, and you're trying to entertain a visitor, and you want to send the right message.
Third and a long 8 from the 45. Minogue throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bruce Bush. He's got room and blockers in front of him. Cuts inside at the 15, and he'll take it to the end zone for the touchdown. 54-yard interception return for Bruce Bush. His first pick of the year, and Bloom goes in front.
Let's watch his set back in the pocket. He had greater position. I think the receiver actually slipped, and that's going to turn into 6. Take it to the house on the cutback, and the Trojan fans love that. Blazing it up, baby.
He'll give to Williams towards the goal line and in for the touchdown. Bloom Township. A 2-touchdown lead now after the 4-yard score from Emmanuel Williams. And the Blazing Trojans taking control in the first half.
Well, that drive had a lot of good feeling to it in that they were starting to get some rhythm offensively. They were a little bit out of sync early on, and now you're starting to see a little bit of different team. They got it going offensively.
Minogue pump fake. There's Baker open. Touchdown, Crystal Lake South. The pump fake got him free, and Baker scores for 17 yards. Crystal Lake South on the board.
There it is. It's wide open. And it was set up really by the previous play. They ran the hitch, and they came to hitch and go. Boom. 6 points.
Pistol set. Benavides again. And the ball came out. Fumble. And the Gators have it. The first turnover of the day for Bloom, and Crystal Lake South catches a break.
You can hear the cheers coming up from the Gators sideline, and he's got it in his right hand. You can see it good, and it was knocked out.
Josh Andre with the knockout there. And on the recovery, it looked like
70
was Steven Ankers. So the two guys up front goes to the wide side of the field and allows them to kind of get their skis underneath them a bit. Benavides on 2nd and 4 will keep it. Skirts through, wide open space towards the goal line in the end zone for the touchdown. 20 yards for Jordan Benavides, and Bloom continues their lead.
You're gonna watch him here. He's the hand up, fouls his block, and then he accelerates through the hole. You gotta like. And then he breaks through the tackle and goes in for the 6 points. It's house time, baby.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.